Okay, day 4 in our essay writing process. So today we're going to finish up a rough draft of our essay and do this last topic sentence. Let's review what we've done. We picked a topic from that crazy story we read on Monday about a weird food and we ate it. It's gross and we ate it. I forget what it's called already. What was that story called? I'm so forgetful. It's disgusting and we ate it. So we read that. We picked a food from our story. We've been planning our essay, pre-writing. We went to the next page, started writing it. We haven't really used any information from our passage because you don't have the passage in front of you, and that's hard, so we're not worried about that. And we're doing multi-paragraph essays. So we've got 2 paragraphs done. With topic, main idea, put that in our first paragraph, our introduction. Yesterday, we took this topic sentence that we wrote on Monday, and we did the second paragraph. Today, we're going to take this topic sentence number 2 and do it in the third paragraph, okay? So, my topic sentence number 2 was sushi is a very healthy food choice. So that's what I'm going to begin my third paragraph with. So when you start, you're going to go to a place where your third paragraph is, skip a line, indent, and type your topic sentence for this paragraph. Sushi is a very healthy food choice. Now, just a reminder, please do not do the same sentences that I do. That's my paper. You write your own paper, okay? I'm just doing this as an example for you so that you know how to do it. Okay? So what does my paragraph need to be about? Well, obviously, this paragraph needs to be about the topic sentence. I need to come up with some super sentences that describe why sushi is a very healthy food choice. All right? You know, I could even go on the internet and I could look at comparing sushi calories to hamburgers. I mean, if you want to do that and you have something like this and you want to use some facts from the internet, I am totally okay with that as long as you don't copy and paste from the internet in your essay. That's called plagiarism. You can't paste what somebody else wrote for your paragraph because that would be cheating. So don't do that. So, and obviously you won't have that to do. You won't be able to do that when you're doing the writing prompt next week. You have to come with your own ideas. So I'm not going to do that because I know I can't do it next week when I'm doing the writing prompt. So I'll just use what I know and can talk about. So one thing, man, I love a pizza. I love just about every pizza place in town. Lately, I've been getting pizza from over there at Pizza Plus, the new one at Food City. You know what I'm talking about? They have, and I like it's a little bit of spice. I love their cheese on their pizza. Well, the other day I tried their, what's it called? Buffalo chicken pizza. Man, it was good. It had like pieces of chicken on it. It had the buffalo sauce, it had all this cheese. It was so good. But man, it was greasy. It was so greasy. And so even though I enjoyed it, I was thinking this cannot be healthy as greasy as this pizza is. So I'm sure it had a lot of calories. A lot of grease usually means a lot of cholesterol, and that stuff can clog your heart, your veins, and give you a heart attack. So you don't want to eat too much of greasy food. Cheeseburgers, you know, you get a cheeseburger, you start biting into it, it can get some grease too. What I'm doing in my brain right now is I'm thinking of things that I like to eat that are kind of greasy and probably means they're kind of unhealthy. French fries can be greasy. What else? Well, you know, those are things, tacos, the meat in there can be kind of greasy sometimes. All these things we like to eat. And so I'm trying to think of things that I can compare to sushi and show how sushi is better. So I've got some ideas in my head, and now I want to talk about how sushi is a very healthy food choice. So I think I want to start off with talking about my slice of pizza that dripped grease on my shirt. Okay? So I'm going to say something like this. Even though I know we're talking about sushi as a healthy food choice, I can talk about other foods because I'm going to be comparing them to sushi. Sometimes when we're writing a paragraph, if we're talking about, you know, if you're writing about eating roses, eating flowers, and then you go off talking about your pet dog, you know, that's not good because your pet dog really doesn't have anything to do with eating flowers unless your dog eats flowers and you're telling that. But so we got to be careful to stay on topic but I'm going to talk about my topic sentence. Sushi is a very healthy food choice by comparing it to greasy foods. So that's why I want to talk about pizza. Okay. Just wanted to make that clear. I love to eat a big slice of cheesy pizza, comma, but not peasy, but pizza. But it is often very greasy, and I think I'm just going to say very greasy and oily. I think that'd be good. Greasy and oily. So I've used some good descriptive words for that. I never worry about grease and oil when I eat sushi because sushi is made with fresh, healthy ingredients. Ingredients. Okay, I could end it there. I could say like, okay, well, fresh, healthy ingredients like fresh veggies, soft rice, and steamed crab. Okay, crab meat. Does that make sense? I never worry about grease and oil when I eat sushi because sushi is made with fresh, healthy ingredients like fresh veggies, soft rice, and steamed crab. Since I said fresh veggies, I think I'm going to take off fresh here. And I'm just going to say because sushi is made with, I don't want to say fresh too many times in the same sentence. Because sushi is made with healthy ingredients like fresh veggies, soft rice, and steamed crab meat. Okay, so that sounds better. Okay. Now I want to talk about calories. I talked about being fresh and not greasy. Now I want to talk about calories. A cheeseburger contains many calories because of the buns, the meat, the cheese, and the sauces. Ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay. Cheeseburger contains many calories because of the buns, the meat, the cheese, and the sauces like ketchup and mayonnaise. Now let's add some descriptive words to make it sound even more unhealthy. We're trying to convince people to eat the healthier food. So I'm going to try to add some words. A cheeseburger contains many calories because of what if I said the fattening buns, the greasy meat, I hate to say melted cheese because that sounds pretty good to me. The processed, let's say processed. People think processed food is really bad. Processed cheese and the unhealthy sauces. Like, now that makes a cheeseburger sound bad, doesn't it? A cheeseburger contains many calories because of the fattening buns, the greasy meat, the processed cheese, and unhealthy sauces like ketchup and mayonnaise. I like cheeseburgers, but I'm not going to tell them that in my paper because I'm trying to get them to eat sushi, remember? Okay, so I'm going to say some words that make a cheeseburger sound really unhealthy. Now, a sushi dish contains much fewer calories. Okay. So More fewer calories than a cheeseburger. And we'll tell why. Rice and seaweed don't contain many calories, comma, and the seafood and fresh veggies are a much healthier option, period. Okay, so let's read this whole paragraph. Sushi is a very healthy food choice. I love to eat a big slice of cheesy pizza, but it's often very greasy and oily. I never worry about grease and oil when I eat sushi because sushi is made with healthy ingredients like fresh veggies, soft rice, and steamed crab meat. A cheeseburger contains many calories because of the fattening buns, the greasy meat, the processed cheese, and the unhealthy sauces like ketchup and mayonnaise. A sushi dish contains much fewer calories than a cheeseburger. Rice and seaweed don't contain many calories, and the seafood and fresh veggies are a much healthier option. Okay. I think my third paragraph is done. I've told why sushi is a very healthy food choice. Now, we're going to do one more thing today just to kind of conclude our paragraph. So, after you get your third paragraph done, I want you to think of just like a couple sentences that you could end the paragraph with. Okay, and you want to remember what I told you the other day? My father-in-law used to tell me when he would give speeches, he would say, tell them what you're going to tell them about it, and then remind them of what you told them. So this is the remind them what you told them part. So we're going to indent just a couple sentences on this last little paragraph here, okay, to kind of conclude it. So what can I say? I'm going to tell them what I told them. If you've never tried sushi, you really need to give it a try. You'll be happier, and healthier because of the fewer calories you'll consume. You'll also be surprised at how delicious, let's say that, delicious the simple ingredients that you've already tried. Can't see what I'm typing. You've already tried. Be surprised at how delicious scroll up. The simple ingredients you've already tried are in a sushi dish. So, call your neighborhood Asian restaurant and try some today. Oh, I like that. Let's read my last paragraph. If you've never tried sushi, you really need to give it a try. You'll be happier and healthier because of the fewer calories you'll consume. You'll also be surprised at how delicious the simple ingredients that you've already tried are in a sushi dish. So call your neighborhood Asian restaurant and try some today. Okay, now look what we've done. We've written a whole essay this week based on that story. So today you're writing your third paragraph. And coming up, I know I did more than 2 sentences, but if you could do 2 or 3 sentences to tell me what you told me about and kind of sum it all up like I did, then I want you to try to do that today too, okay? When you turn it in today, you're going to have completed your rough draft. Tomorrow, it's going to be sent back to you, and I'm going to have some notes on it. Anything that you need to correct, I will tell you about what you need to correct in it, okay? So I want you to do your very best. The better you do today, the fewer mistakes you make, the less you'll have to do to fix it tomorrow. Okay. All right. Get your third paragraph written with that second topic sentence and give me 2 or 3 sentences to conclude it out in a conclusion paragraph. Okay. I'm going to let you get started. Get on it.